I worked with marble and granite at a very young age. About 12, 13 years old, I was making things with my father at the weekend. I had my own career when I went to Brunel University, so I was an automation engineer. And then about 18 years ago, the company was growing. My father took me into the company, I left my job. And we understood the machinery a little bit better, how to manufacture faster, more accurately. In recent years, I'm more in the office, but for much of my time I've been out in circulation doing surveying, drawings and production, so I hope to understand all the areas of the business. My name is Salvatore Garuso. I originate from a small town called Acquaviva Platini in Sicily. My father came here a very long time ago to England. He started classical marble in 1995, so this year we celebrate 21 years of the company. Classical marble employs full-time 38 people. So we have surveyors, fitters and manufacturing staff, and as well as the office staff.
Thank you.
No, he's just about the tap.
She's asking me if it'd be cheaper if she gets another company.
My father selected the name. He wanted something to say that it was Italian or origin. We're proud of that. We work in many places. We work mainly in London, but we also work in Surrey, in the north. We've even done installation in Paris, near Nice, sent tops to Bermuda even. For me, I'm very proud of our organisation. We have a lot of employees, we've got a lot of young staff and a very young management team. So it's really important we've got the right attitude. We find a way forward to manufacture correctly with different materials. I'm very pleased with the work we put out for the future. And we have a good apprenticeship programme to bring young people through up through the company for the future. The passion is important, that you like what you do, you enjoy your job, you like to keep everyone happy as much as you can, the staff, the customers, and enjoy it. Yeah, it's important. Ciao Francesca. We were introduced to Laminam in 2009 by Enrico, a UK agent. Shortly afterwards, I went to Laminam's factory in Sassuolo, and we saw the production lines. We was impressed by the investment they made. The company's good, the quality's good, and the backup, and the communication's good. We get answers quite quickly, and it's been in the north of Italy. It's easy for us to ship material every week when we need it. For me, the fact that it's made in Italy, and actually made in Italy, not just the name Italy and made in somewhere else, is very important. I'm very proud of where it comes from, proud of my origin, and it's a brand that carries a lot of weight. You know, if you want luxury, Italy's what people want. With the new XL size, 3240 by 1620, the size is bigger, there's a bit more flexibility. We have book matching now, which is great. And also the fiberglass is now underneath instead of in the material, so it supports the material during the manufacturing process and transportation, but the customer doesn't see it. Where the customer sits, we remove it just on the edge, so the material still has strength. When we buy natural materials, sometimes the slabs are irregular in size, so you have to buy more material than you need. Sometimes you can't take the piece you need. The advantage with the 3240 by 1620 XL dimension, we know exactly what we're going to get. You know, a material that looks natural, but we can predict the size of piece and less waste than we're going to need. With my engineering background, I understand very well that when you're working with a material, you have to respect the characteristics of the material. If you're a stonemason and you have the idea with laminam slabs, like any other material, you put it on the table, you cut quickly out the door, you don't want to look at the manual, you don't want to invest money to understand the material. And as the owner of the business, you need to check that everyone works correctly at every stage, not just take their word for it, to make sure things are being done correctly. Whatever time you invest, in the beginning you recover because it puts you in a good shape to work with the material and take projects. If you go back 10, 15, 20 years, a stonemason was a much easier job. Now it's different. In my opinion, we're engineers with stone now rather than stonemasons. Luckily we've got a great team here who want to invest the time to understand the material. Many companies disregard something if it's a little bit more difficult to work, but if you persevere and understand the materials you're working with, it's very good for the future to go forward. The characteristics of Laminam are different to other companies. With other ceramics and even other man-made materials, you have a lot of stress in the material. This is a problem for the fabricator because even if you have to cut around the outside, you cut 15 metres of cutting that no one pays you for, you lose money. Plus, if you don't cut around the outside, there's so much stress that you can break the slab, even break it on the saw or break it later in the process. With this slab here, for example, we just put it on the table, we use a correct disc, we support the slab underneath, good water, good technical data about what RPM to use and which speed to travel. 2 cuts length, 2 cuts this way, and the piece is complete. So if we take this top here after it's been cut on the saw, we vacuum lift it over to the CNC machine. We make a pilot hole for the hob, pilot hole for the sink. We introduce a router, goes round and creates the profile from the DXF file. Also the hob cutout. We create the polishing sequence. Then it comes over to the masons department where we put a nice rounded edge around here and around the sink cutout. Very simple. For cutting and polishing laminam, we always use industrial diamonds. So for cutting, we have the right tooling. For the router, a particular tool that always stays sharp. It likes to work hard, the tool, to go fast. And even for polishing, they're diamond impregnated pads. Laminam for us is a product of the future. It looks good, you know what you're going to get. You can order from a catalogue and you can see the picture, there's no defects that the customer could find a problem with. It can be kept outside, scratch resistant, stain resistant, heat resistant, big slabs, book matching. It's also nice to work with. It doesn't have silica, which is very important for the health of the workers. With the quartz materials, we have to protect them a lot from the dust. And the other thing is it's green. It's not cutting up mountains, which are going to run out at some point, and it's not using a lot of resins and other chemicals that are harmful. So it's a good product. It does everything. If I had to sum up Classico marble, in one word, it's evolvement. You know, we constantly change. We don't accept that what we do now is going to be enough next year. We have competitors always increasing their knowledge. So we need to be accurate and always getting better and better at what we do. Even now with a completely full order book, we still maintain a knowledge of customers for the future and try to get into other, projects and that might come up so we understand them. We're never satisfied with where we are now.
From the little town of Ponte in Italy, over 3,000 people migrated into New York. They were alone. They brought their traditions with them. It gave them a sense of community. And whereas Americans call each other's friends, they call each other paisanos. And they might just be neighbors, but the bond is so much closer. They are like family. This is their family here in the United States. I am proud to be an American, but my soul is Italian. My name is Nicolina Saganti. I am co-owner of Associated Marble along with my partner Mario Jr., who's also my cousin, and we do manage the operations here. Associated Marble is a family-owned and operated business that started in 1964 by my father, Angelo Romanelli, and my uncle, Mario Romanelli. They immigrated from Italy, from a small town on the outskirts of Naples, as simple as masons, and they came to America to pursue the American dream, to give their families a better life. The American dream, streets paved with gold. That's what every immigrant coming to the United States believed. This is not a fantasy. This is real life for my parents. They left Italy to pursue that American dream. What was it? The opportunity. Hard work ethics. The Italians came with that. Their dedication and passion for this business is what made Associated Marble a leader in today's industry. 1969, 4 years later after they opened, they supplied the World Trade Center in New York City. And since then, we've worked on projects from New York City to the Hamptons, Long Island, commercial, residential, large, small, in any applications. When Associated Marble first opened their doors in 1964, they were importers of ceramic tile. They introduced marble tiles as demand in the market changed for new materials. And since then, we've seen granite tiles, marble tiles, travertine tiles. We've seen slabs, we've seen glass slabs, engineered stones, onyx, semi-precious stones, limestones. There is always new materials coming to market. And we believe that porcelain slabs will be the new product to offer. We were approached by several entities to consider carrying their lines. Laminam was the only one that came in with extensive data and research. And when we took the slabs into the shop and did our own testing, as we do for any new product that we will handle, we found the ease of cutting these slabs. Laminam slabs are easy to work with. There is no stress relief joint necessary, which saves us time and money. No other porcelain slab was able to do that. No other engineered stone slab was able to do that. So we were very pleased with the results that we had in our own fabricating shop. Associated Marble imports material from all over the world. And with our first container from Laminam, we were very impressed with the professionalism of how the bundles were packed. There was an ease of unloading the container, which was definitely up to our standards. From there, we take these bundles of slabs and we store them in our warehouse. Then when an order comes in, we take these individual slabs and bring them into our shop for fabrication. Based on what the specifications are, we could either cut it with a bridge saw or with a CNC, and then very easily handled and brought to a bench where an operator will work an edge. That be a mitered edge, maybe a laminated edge. If a cutout is required, we may process it with a water jet machine, or even a simple hand tool. After that, everything is assembled in our shop, prefabricated and ready to go to an on-site installation. We are set up in Inwood, Long Island, New York, 30 minutes out from Manhattan, short train ride away from New York City, half hour from most locations. There is no other city like New York City. When you walk into Manhattan, you feel the energy bouncing off the buildings. Everything you could imagine is there. Restaurants, museums, plays, actresses, everyday people. Every type of architecture you could imagine is displayed there. Things from 1930, things from 1940, 2010, any year possible, modern, Gothic. You cannot walk into any architect's office in New York City and not be aware of Laminam's presence. They are excited to work with the product, and so are we. We can use laminam slabs for any countertop surface use. Kitchen counters, tabletops, desks, bathroom vanity tops. But the beauty of these slabs is that we could also use them for walls and floors. And especially for architects who are looking to supply those large projects, hotels, airports, condominiums. Product now could be offered in large quantities. The ease of fabrication allows them to approach fabricators for custom cut work in full-size panels with an ease of installation. The inkjet technology, so far advanced, is what I am personally impressed with, being a marble person. The resemblance of these slabs to the natural products is remarkable. The other beauty of laminam slabs is the fiberglass back meshing. It reinforces the slab and prevents any additional stress cracks. My uncle and my father were masons, and from there they became installers of ceramic tile, marble tile, and then decided to open up this place where they could offer stock material. But Associated Marble does importing, we do fabrication, we do installation. We do it all from beginning to end. And that's another reason why I was very excited to be partners with Laminam. Because they too control the process from beginning to end. And we understand how important it is to have that control. In the end, it is us that speak to our clients. It is up to us to give them the answers. And when you are on the phone with one person and getting all the information you need, it is a breeze to move forward and do business.
Io sono entrato qui dentro nel 1980, ho finito le scuole medie, ho iniziato subito a lavorare perché la mia era una voglia di lavorare e non di studio. 35 anni fa non c'era la tecnologia che c'è oggi, quindi erano molto più rumorosi, si parla ancora di dischi al carburo quando adesso si utilizza diamante, quindi erano molto più rumorosi e mi ricordo molto bene il rumore del disco che taglia. Mi chiamo Rocco La Scala, sono socio della linea Marmi e da 35 anni mi occupo della lavorazione di marmi, graniti, agglomerati di quarzo e ceramiche. Linea Marmi è un'azienda che è nata più di 50 anni fa, è nata da mio padre, di origini calabresi, che è arrivato qui in Lombardia nel 1952, ha iniziato a lavorare come manovale presso aziende di edili, poi si è messo a fare il marmista e da lì non ha più smesso e ha inserito tutti noi figli a portare avanti questa azienda. La linea Marmi si trova a pochi chilometri da Milano, in Brianza, zona storica per l'arredamento e quindi diciamo che fra virgolette mi sento un pochettino avvantaggiato perché sono già nella zona dove ho molta richiesta appunto di arredamento a 360 gradi, che può essere la cucina, il bagno, la zona living e quant'altro. Quando ha iniziato mio padre, che lavorava solamente marmo e granito, ai tempi c'erano pochi marmi e pochi graniti, oggi ci sono state delle evoluzioni incredibili e diciamo che siamo passati negli anni 90 agli agglomerati di quarzi, detti anche marmi tecnici, fino agli anni 2000 che abbiamo iniziato a inserire anche la ceramica. Beh, sicuramente io la ceramica non la conoscevo, o perlomeno la conoscevo come tanti ad uso di pavimentazione, classiche piastrelle di ceramica. Oggi con un formato così grande sicuramente sono entrato proprio nella materia e diciamo che sempre di più la conosco. Il contatto con l'azienda Laminam l'abbiamo avuto direttamente chiamandoli perché eravamo alla ricerca di un prodotto innovativo e nuovo da poter offrire alla nostra clientela. Per noi, per me, dall'azienda Linea Marmi è una cosa un pochettino nuova dover andare ad acquistare a Sassuolo, perché il marmista storicamente non ha mai comprato nell'Emilia Romagna, perché il marmo e il granito non arriva dall'Emilia Romagna, gli agglomerati di quarzo che sono subentrati dopo neanche, quindi diciamo che siamo arrivati all'Emilia Romagna e ci siamo agganciati a un polo industriale per noi nuovo che è la ceramica, in questo caso la ceramica di Laminam. C'è una prima fase dove c'è l'ordine, arrivano le lastre, vengono stoccate nel nostro magazzino, arriva il disegno, si prepara, si prende il materiale e si va in produzione eseguendolo sulla base della richiesta del cliente. Gli utensili per tagliare la ceramica, i marmi e quant'altro vengono costruiti con dei leganti che tengono delle punte di diamante industriale. Il diamante è un materiale molto resistente e quindi non si consuma, ma bensì si consuma il legante che lo tiene insieme. Il classico primo taglio viene fatto con una fresa a ponte con un disco diamantato, diametro 350-400, composto con una corona di placchette diamantate e si fanno i primi tagli, la sgrossatura diciamo. Poi in base al disegno si può lavorare in curva, in sagoma, utilizzando sia la waterjet che è un taglio ad acqua, oppure un controllo numerico con frese a candela rivestite sempre con placchette di diamante. Quando ho iniziato a lavorare le lastre di lamina, diciamo che non è stato semplice perché essendo un materiale nuovo bisogna prima conoscerlo e poi passo dopo passo cercare di trovare le soluzioni e ho interpellato diversi fornitori di utensili diamantati per cercare di arrivare a ottimizzare il processo lavorativo. Devo dire che oggi sicuramente siamo arrivati a un ottimo grado di finitura. Noi utilizziamo macchinari e utensili rigorosamente made in Italy, anche perché la storia ci dice che l'Italia nel settore del lapidio è leader nel mondo. Ancora oggi qualcuno pensa che la ceramica sia un prodotto solamente ad uso di pavimentazione. Questo forse tanti anni fa, ma oggi con questi grandi formati di lastre diciamo che oggi la ceramica può essere utilizzata e viene utilizzata in tutti i settori, anche nel campo edile, dai pavimenti ai rivestimenti, alle facciate. La ceramica di Laminam è un materiale che dà continuità, perché si può fare il piano scendendo verso la zona living, al pavimento, al rivestimento, si può fare delle lavorazioni continue. Le lastre di Laminam hanno un valore aggiunto in quanto vengono supportate sotto da una fibra di vetro che aiuta noi marmisti moltissimo nella lavorabilità. Ci evita tanti piccoli problemini che possono essere le microschegge e quant'altro. Io sono molto contento, indipendentemente dalla ceramica, che è un ottimo materiale, ma anche dal fattore ecologico, perché insomma siamo tutti sempre molto attenti al pianeta, che lo stiamo intossicando da tutte le parti, e perlomeno con questo materiale io nel mio piccolo posso dare il mio contributo green, diciamo. Il marmo e il granito sì, sono prodotti naturali, però vengono estratti da montagne che sempre più vengono, diciamo, sezionate, abbassate e quant'altro. Gli agglomerati di quarzo contengono una piccola percentuale di resine, invece la ceramica è al 100% naturale, essendo composta da argilla, fespati e rocce granitiche. Oggi la gente vuole qualcosa di diverso, e qualcosa di diverso è sicuramente la Laminam.